everyone, today we are going to be demoing how to start our relief sculpture mask. First we need to grab our cardboard. This can be just in any shapes, any scraps that you have laying around, and then our scissors. The first shape that we need to cut out is going to be for the face. So I'm going to grab the largest cardboard that I have and kind of think about just kind of a fun shape that I want to do to be kind of the base for my mask. So I'm going to use this section and I'm going to cut off this little flap right here. Cut off this little flap right here too. Cut right here because I kind of like this shape. It's kind of like a little diamond. I think that would be a fun shape for our face. Now with all these extra scraps, now I'm going to just cut random shapes because we need to make pieces for our face. Now with these, you can make any shape you want. It's really easy to cut out little triangles. Triangles. Maybe I could like this little skinny piece like that. And the goal is really just to make a bunch of little shapes with our scrap pieces. Now over here I have all these pre-cut out, and as you can see there's some triangles, rectangle, I have this fun little kite shape. So we have a bunch of fun pieces to make for our mask. Now the next step is going to be to take our pieces and we're going to paint them. Now if you don't have a paint palette at home, you can use the extra cardboard that you have and you can actually put paint right on your cardboard. Now I have my paint over here and I'm just going to be using the primary colors today. So we have blue, red, yellow. And with these three colors, I can make any color in the rainbow for my pieces. So we're going to take our paintbrush. And if you want, you can also use a sponge or a larger paintbrush. And the larger one will work really well for your face. So with our little shapes, you can just start picking out your colors and paint directly on your cardboard. You want to cover up all the shape with the color that you pick. And now if you want to switch colors, grab your water cup and clean off your brush. And grab your little napkin, dab it off. And you can pick your next color. And with your palette, you can take two colors, you can mix them together. Make orange. You get your secondary colors. I think I'm going to make this skinny piece. And if you want, you could add more than one color to your piece. You can add maybe more yellow down at the bottom. Kind of mix your colors together. This one kind of looks like fire. And just like that. And then I already have some pieces over here that I've cut out and then I've painted. Just like that. And we have our face shape cut out. Now we're gonna put all these shapes and we're gonna make a little face. So I've already picked out my face and I'm gonna make it a angry face. So I have to figure out with my shapes, how can I make an angry face? So I think this shape looks like a really nice frown. So I think that'll be his mouth right here. We'll have him be frowning. And I think this makes a good nose. So I think that'll be his nose. Maybe an eyebrow, angry eyebrows. This one is the other angry eyebrow. Now I have these buttons and little metal pieces that we've collected. And these can be used to add detail. And they make really great options if you want to add for your nose or maybe your eyes. So I'm going to use these little round guys here as my eyeballs today. I like this brown button. I think that would be a good angry eyeball. And then with these extra pieces, we can kind of just add to the face. So maybe I can make a square ear. Put the ear there. And this can be a little triangle ear. Just like that. Now once you have all of your pieces laid out on your face mask, now we can glue them. For glue, we can use Elmer's glue, or I also have hot glue. And it's whatever you have at home, guys, and whatever you feel comfortable using. So you can take your glue and glue the back of your pieces. Just put a bunch of glue on the back, just like that. Stick it on. And you can get all the pieces glued. Take your hot glue. Say you have your little eyeball here. Put a little dot down on your mask because it's easier to control than if you glue it right on in between your hands, because we don't want burnt fingers. I'm going to put that right on like that. Okay. And that is how we make our mask. And the finished mask will look something like one of these. So here's a finished one. To see the buttons. And this is a surprised mask. So I can't wait to see your guys' creations. Email me if you have any questions.